everybody, welcome back. We are getting ready to watch some more We Are the Wave. We're on episode 2 out of 6 episodes. I've corrected myself, and it is not a docu-series, but it is loosely based on a true story, on a experiment that happened in Palo Alto, California back in 1969. A history teacher experimented, and the experiment went wrong. But at any rate, this story is based in Germany, and it does seem to go along with the story itself doesn't go along with Nazism, but the it's showing how people get pulled into that kind of thinking mindset, doing stuff that's woefully inappropriate. So Purdy just laid down behind me. Fangs is curled up in her condo. That's her back. Jojo, you can barely see her. That little hump right there is Jojo. And Buddy is actually laying in the bed behind the chair. So I think Smokey's up in the top of the cat tree, but I'm not positive. I am multitasking. I'm peeling mandarin oranges. So if you don't like that, you may want to skip this episode. For those of you who are sticking around, if you would like to help me get to 1,000 subscribers, please hit subscribe. And we'll go from there. So last episode, we were watching Tristan recruit some of the misfits in the high school. He's incarcerated for something we don't know yet. I don't think we know yet. I might have missed it, but they're starting to take action. They're starting to challenge family. They're starting to question things. They're trying to still fight when their family has given up. So stuff is happening. Let's go ahead and see what happens in episode 2. I haven't learned his name yet. Raheem. Is that Leah? Now, Leah did start to research who Tristan is.
Only because you don't take pride in your country, asshole.
You really don't have anything to be proud of.
So they are heavily basing it on the Nazi experience, which is what Germany is trying not to forget.
Nazi asshole.
So they don't repeat it.
Have you ever asked yourself how many?
Is she going to use self-defense on her?
A straight jacket?
Leave me alone, you fucking bitch!
My nose!
What's going on here?
Rip the nose ring out. That does hurt.
Kim, what happened? My goodness, guys, you're all seniors. Violence is not a solution. Come on.
I do agree, violence isn't a solution most of the time.
Sure, who doesn't want Friday night detention?
Yeah, thanks, Zazie.
Yeah, well, you used to bully Zazie yourself.
What's that
Maybe
mean?
she's learning the error of her ways.
Crazy.
This weekend we could chill there.
Yeah, that sounds good, right?
Watch out, guys.
Can he get out on the weekends? She's doing better today.
You start too late, I keep telling you.
Oh, I thought she was doing better.
So, what's it like outside?
Better than inside.
Is that an actual game, or they're just making up a game with soccer ball, using soccer skills? A little hacky sack, soccer ball, rugby. So her name's Zazie. So taking care of Grandpa.
You have no right to just dump these things because you developed a guilty conscience. Now, come on.
She did donate them, so I will say that's good. She didn't just throw them away. I used to get hand-me-downs from my aunt all the time, and sometimes they still had tags on them.
Tell you what.
Oh, come on, stop it,
Could you
Leah.
guys figure this
Seriously.
out
If
somewhere
you're
else?
really happy with me, you wouldn't be avoiding me all the time.
Well, she's getting less happy with you, being jealous.
You don't care about tennis.
I mean, it's shit. It's all shit. Leah, what the hell is going on
Now
with
he's
you,
going
huh?
off again.
What is wrong with you? Stay here, Leah. Seriously.
Why? For you to treat her like that.
Yeah, but this sounded better.
What did your boyfriend have to say?
Who's
Isn't he your tennis coach?
spying on him? Ah, the bullies. The boy bullies. Will they be able to defend themselves when the boy bullies show up?
Who are you?
Rahim.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Here, Paula. I mean, I DJ'd here.
Hey, I'm not sure, man.
She's picking on him.
Hey, come on.
1,
2,
3.
I thought for a minute he might let her jump on her own. Glad he didn't do that.
Hey, if you're scared, we can go together.
I'm not scared, man.
Now I've got to learn his name. Way past curfew.
You better, or else no more special privileges.
Is it Friday?
Come on,
There-
let's move.
I swear that's the Stranger Things beat. So is he going to start dealing drugs? So how come the other guys aren't able to leave?
Hagen, Rahim, Zazie. If it wasn't for you, I bet they wouldn't ever have spoken to each other.
Were you there, Ryan?
Hogum?
Food you're eating has been contaminated with threadworm.
What?
I recommend you visit your doctor as soon as possible. You understand? Hey, no, don't eat that. Hey, don't eat that. Talking about things we understand.
Where'd you get those scars?
Got these in Hamburg.
I've heard of
Don't be
Hamburg.
afraid to see.
Hey, I hate to say it, but she's right, Tristan.
Ask your questions.
So are we going to
How
learn?
come you left Hamburg to begin with?
Since our first kiss at school, been thinking of you every day.
Yeah.
You know, I think you really love me.
Pushing the buttons.
Fight or what?
No!
Don't kill him.
Tristan! خلاص خليه يبكي.
It's not worth it, man.
Oh, they didn't translate it this time.
Come on, comrade.
I thought comrades was just a Russian terminology. They're reinserting now. The adrenaline's worn off.
Ah, it's just a splinter.
Ah,
So this might hurt a little.
is he going to be a doctor?
Keep it
A couple months ago when it began, I was pretty crazy about him.
And now,
Not so crazy about him.
Good thing you're not at all superficial.
Yeah, right?
Calling her out a little bit there.
okay.
I guess you're stuck with us.
Okay, then come with me, but make it fast.
Are they going to learn the actual truth?
Shit, those
What
fucking
is-
Nazi bastards are all over the place.
Oh, NFD is their version of the police, right?
Yeah, man.
So they really are outside the detention
This is a
center.
place where you...
Really?
So they didn't judge him. That's good. Did he say bus fare invasion? Floor plans to what? Ah,
From outside?
that's not going to fly for the parents.
Night. Good night.
Yeah.
No, maybe they're not going to push back too hard. She's going to shave her head. Who's he dreaming about?
You remind me of a fox, Tristan. Beautiful and clever.
It's somebody who's died. Girlfriend? She looked a little too old to be a girlfriend, though. So then my next guess would be mother. But it seemed a little weird for mom.
But this will get us a lot of attention. How about this Saturday?
I can't. I have a tennis game.
Where are the male bullies? Oh, pickpocketing. I hope they cleaned it really well. That part's not illegal, so far so good, other than causing a disruption for the store. As long as they're not holding anybody back.
Sorry.
He's not late again, is he?
Give me a second. I'd really appreciate it if you could do it for me.
How's he going to get the phone inside?
Sweet dreams.
Ah. So lack security. Paid off for him. Wonder if they do checks.
Okay, this is gonna be insane, guys.
Are you scared?
Is this going to be legal?
Viva la revolution.
That was French. Zazie has really changed her look, hasn't she? Ah, so we're not going to get to see what they're going to do at the shoe factory, huh? That's what it was at. They're targeting, right? The shoe factory? Or Black Shoe? I'm assuming it's a shoe factory. Some really juicy mandarin oranges. My hands are soaked. I don't know if you can, yeah, you can see how wet they are. So, trying not to touch my laptop. I had to use my pinky knuckle. So that was the end of episode 2. We're getting a little bit more. They're doing more things, being activists, but it's starting to bring into question, well, I don't think it's starting to bring into question yet, but it may start to bring into question this next episode coming up of when does activism go too far? And and they all think they're doing the right thing. They're fighting for the lands. They're fighting for people who are mistreated in the factory industries. There's a better name, but I can't think of it right now. Fighting for less waste and climate change and all that kind of stuff. So a lot of these leftist type of things, and they are anti-fascists. And so it's interesting to see this aspect. There are certainly extremes on both sides of fascism and anti-fascism. And so I acknowledge that that's there. We certainly hear more about the fascists than the fascist extremes than we do the other side. So there is an imbalance as far as what we hear in the media. So I think it's interesting that the show is taking it this route. But it makes sense because they're using the anti-Nazism as the kind of the propeller type of thing. So yeah, interesting. So their names are, see if I can remember them. Tristan, we've got Leah, Zazie, who now looks similar to pictures that I've seen of, is it Maisie Williams? I think it's pronounced Maisie. I'm not positive on that. But that her look reminds me of some pictures I've seen of Maisie Williams. Zazie, Hagen, and Raheem. I know I was forgetting somebody. Raheem. So those are main characters still. Nobody new to add. We defeated our bullies. You know, there's self-defense and then there's assault. So we certainly don't want to cross the line, but we also don't want others to abuse us either. So it's a fine line. So yeah. Hi, sleepyhead. She's just like, leave me alone. Oh, and I think Fangs has turned around. She did come over and look up at me. I guess she gave up and went back to her condo. Thank you all for joining me on this one. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.